Hey, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Wrong background, but let me fix that. There we go. So now you know what kind of episode this is going to be. So without further ado, let's get to that intro.
It's time to get ready. Welcome to the Real Niner Show. Starring Kyle Shanahan's and GI 16. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Them sorry ass Rams. One of my favorite quotes of all time. I don't give a damn that the Rams won the Super Bowl that year. That will never not be funny to me. New city, same sorry ass Rams. The Rams going to forever be sorry to me. Fuck the Rams. Anyway, we're back. Niner Show. Football is back. And we are happy. I don't give a damn what happened on the field yesterday with our backup, with the backups to our backups. I was happy to see 49er football again. Welcome to the 2025 season. How you doing there, sir?
Doing great. Happy to have seen some of the Niner football yesterday.
Yeah, I watched that whole damn game. And my takeaway from that game is all those goofy ass takes running around about how people were getting hyped that the 49ers were getting embarrassed in practice against the Broncos. Like, oh, the Broncos are embarrassing the 49ers. It looks like to me the Broncos first string offense and first string defense got embarrassed yesterday by the 49ers backups. The starters were not playing. The 49ers probably had one starter on the offensive line yesterday, and that was Barch. Barch
Oh,
was he was the only starter that played yesterday. D Winters, I believe, played yesterday. I think
yeah.
D Winters is definitely going to be the starter. So D Winters and Ben Barch were probably the only two starters that played yesterday. You had no Nick Bosa, no Michael Williams out there, no Fred Warner on defense. None of that. No Hyena. Hyena wasn't out there. On offense, we didn't have nobody. Nobody. Mac Jones started the game, and Mac Jones looked pretty damn good until Spencer Burford kept getting his head whipped by Benito. Um, Mac Jones just seems like to me, if you could keep him upright, you could win games with Mac Jones. But once you start hitting Mac Jones, he starts getting rattled. That's one thing I can say about Brock Purdy. No matter how many times you hit Brock Purdy, he's not going to get rattled. He's not going to get rattled. Like he's not going to get errant. Do he's not going to do shit differently. He may start running more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
he may start running more, but I'd rather him do that than just start throwing the ball away. Get positive yards. Get positive yards. Don't give up on drives. Mac Jones will give up on a drive if you keep hitting him. But if you can keep him clean, he'll sling that bitch. He will sling that bitch.
He did yesterday.
Yeah, he did pretty decent until he started getting hit. Kyle had to get him up out of there. And I was happy with what I saw.
We don't need McCorkle hurt. That's the good thing.
We don't. Yeah. Yeah. I was happy with what I saw because the 49er backups on defense were getting Bo Nix and company the fuck out of here. So I don't want to hear nothing about none of those goofy ass takes that we heard about how they were dominating practice. That was practice. We played a game yesterday. And I know Sean Payton. Sean Payton has a thing against the 49ers. And it's been this way since Bountygate. Since we embarrassed him with the Saints, got them the fuck up out of here when they were trying to injure our players. You know, we showed them on the first drive who was really tougher. When Hittner came through and knocked old boy out the game. We showed them who was the tough team. Great game, by the way. Great game, by the way. Hats off to Drew Brees. I thought we was on our way to blowing their ass out that game, and he brought them back. Hats off
And
to Drew Brees.
him and Jimmy Graham.
You say you did what?
I said him and Jimmy Graham.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Graham was a man that day. He was a man that day. Our defense in the second half of the game, my defense had no answers for him. But the Saints defense also had no answers for Alex Smith and Vernon Davis. So,
Hmm.
but great game. I will always, if that game is on TV, I'll always watch that game because that was a football game right there. That was a football game right there. But let's go over what happened yesterday. So of course, we lost 30-9, but it's preseason. Who gives a shit? We just wanted to see. We just want our rookies to get that experience. We want them out there. We want them on the field. We want them to get hit. Uh, we want them to have that welcome to the NFL moment because in 3 weeks, the real bullets start firing.
Hmm.
So for the 49ers, Gus Bradley's kid, with his bum ass, he went 6 for 14 for 32 yards and one pick. He played terrible. He played terrible, but he got the most run out of everybody. So then Tanner Mordecai came in, and I believe like on his second drop back, he had a fumble, but he fell on it. So cool. But he also threw a pick. He went 3 for 6. McCorkle had a really good first drive, and it opened my eyes because I'm like, this is that vaunted Denver Broncos defense that everybody was talking about that's getting worked by the 49ers and their backups. I was surprised that I was surprised that seeing that the 49ers weren't starting their starters. I was surprised to see Sean Payton started, but then I had to remember Sean Payton has a thing against us. He's gonna start. He's gonna start his guys. He's gonna definitely start his guys. But McCorkle marched down the field on him, and he had to throw a 50 yarder to Watkins. Watkins is somebody that we have sorely missed around these parts. Somebody who can stretch the fucking field. A Kyle Shanahan offense will be deadly if we had somebody that can stretch the field. Somebody that can make defenses honest. Because if you don't have if you can keep a defense from playing us at the line of scrimmage and making them defend every inch of the turf, of the grass, it's something deadly. That's going to be something deadly. And if we can get consistent production down the field out of Jordan Watkins, even if it's even if it's just contested catches, making the defense aware that this is going to come to you, that's going to open up a lot of field for George Kittle, for CMC, for Ricky Pearsall, for Jawan Jennings, for Brandon Ayuk when he comes back. For all those great route runners we have, it's going to open up a lot of field because defenses are going to know, hey, at any given time, this Jordan Watkins kid can get down the field on us.
My question is, you already have Ayuk,
Mm-hmm.
you have Jennings,
Mm-hmm.
you have Pearsall,
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Robinson's 4,
Mm-hmm.
Watkins 5, and Cowing is 6. Are you taking 7 receivers?
No, I think we're only going to do 6. I think we're only going to do
Mm.
6. Somebody's going to the practice. Somebody's going to the practice squad. Somebody's getting cut. Uh, I definitely feel like Russell Gage is definitely he's going to have to show out. Russell Gage is going to have to show out.
But again, we just named him, right? JJ, BA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, BA won't be here till week 4, but still, when he does come, you're gonna have JJ, BA, Ricky, Jacob, DeMarcus, who's might get suspended, and then am I missing somebody? And
No, hold on. Watkins, Demarcus Robinson,
not Watkins, Cowing. Ricky Pearsall, Demarcus
Collins,
Robinson.
Cowing, Ricky Pearsall, Demarcus Robinson, Brandon Ayuk, Jawan Jennings, and Watkins.
No, Ricky Pearsall.
I named Pearsall.
Jawan, BA,
Uh huh.
and Ricky. Demarcus, Cowing.
And Watkins.
Oh, okay, Watkins, yeah.
Yeah, that's our six. That's our six.
Did we name DeMarc? We said Robinson?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's our
Yeah.
six. Uh,
Hodges and Gage go to the practice squad?
I can see Gage going to the practice squad. I can see Hodgins going to the practice squad. Chosen's getting cut.
Oh, I ain't worried about him. Burgeon's making the team too. He's a special teamer.
Yeah, he's got it. So that would be seven. That
No,
would be seven.
he wouldn't count towards receiver. He'd be a special teamer.
I hope so.
He'd be a separate category.
Yeah, but I like Bergen. I like Bergen. I like Bergen.
Everybody, everybody,
That
everybody
first
was
punt.
happy off that one return.
Yeah, because that's something we haven't seen around here since the Harbaugh days. We haven't seen a returner really do something that special. Like, did you hear the pop in the state, as they say in wrestling? You hear the pop in the stadium when he did that.
Mm-hmm.
You would have thought the Rock just came out there the way the stadium popped.
Or Roman Reigns.
Right, because that's something we have not seen since the Harbaugh days. A 49er punt returner doing something special. So
Hmm.
I when we made that pick and we when we made that pick and we were live, we initially didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then I started immediately looking at this kid tape and I'm like, I see just what they're doing. We needed a punt returner. That's the punt returner. Everybody say hello to Garfield. You know he always plays the background. But yeah.
He was one return short of tying FBS record.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He has the record for FCS, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, look, all we needed was a small improvement on special teams. Because special teams was so horrible. It's been horrible for us forever.
they were good
Forever.
yesterday.
It's been horrible for us forever. But yesterday looked like a step in the right path.
Even
Like a step in
Morstead,
the
right?
right path.
Even Morstead.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and Jake Moody made his kick yesterday. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, look at Dallas Flowers won three returns for 73 yards.
Who, Dallas Flowers?
Mm-hmm.
He returned the ball yesterday too?
Three times.
I was impressed with Dallas Flowers. I was extremely impressed with his play on the field yesterday.
So he did 3 for 73. Burgeon did 2 for 40. Abdullah did 1 for 22. Kinda did 1 for 17. And then Burgeon did 1 for 28 on punt return.
I was extremely impressed with Dallas Flowers on the field yesterday. From what I heard in practice, they were saying he didn't really look that good in practice, but he actually looked good on the field yesterday. He looked like he's back to the form that he had when he played for the Colts.
Yeah.
He was disruptive with the Colts, and he was a good returner for the Colts.
Yeah. And Morstead had five punts for 202 yards and two inside the 20.
Yeah, that's something else we've been missing. That's something else we've been missing. A true punter. That RC dude was cool. He was cool. He was cool, but he just couldn't. He's not the punter that Morstead is.
No.
Not the punter that Morstead is. I watched Morstead yesterday, and I'm like, for a 39-year-old, this motherfucker got a leg.
Yeah, he's always had a leg.
Got a leg, pinning motherfuckers inside the 10. I like that. I like that. And I also like that we not really showing our hand like that. We showed our hand a little bit on defense. We showed you that on defense. We showed
No,
you that.
no, that wasn't showing our hand. That was Chase Lucas.
I said a little bit, a little bit,
No, like I
just a
said,
little
that
bit.
was Chase Lucas just
Uh,
asking Salah to trust him.
Like Salah still got Salah still got a whole bag he ain't get into yet.
Yeah, but I'm saying I read an article earlier that was just Chase Lucas asking Salah to trust him. He
Yeah,
trusted him, and look what he did.
yeah. Chase Lucas is playing for. He played out of his mind yesterday. He wants a job. Okay, Chase Lucas wants to be on this team. He
And
played
then
out of his goddamn mind yesterday.
and then
Siegel, Beanie Siegel played out of his mind yesterday too.
and so did Sebastian Valdez and your boy uh,
From the
uh,
Stallions.
Bradley Ane.
Yeah. We look on defense, offense is a bit more clearer. On offense is a bit clearer who's staying and who's leaving.
Hmm.
On defense, it's going to be some conversation to be had.
And your two boys, the rookies, they did very well. They were absorbing a lot of blocks and opening holes for other people to come in and make tackles. And because Collins I saw one play that Collins did, and then I seen another play that what's his name,
CJ West.
C.J. West did.
Yeah, CJ West was a presence on that field yesterday. He was a presence. He was taking up two blockers and he was getting penetration. He was a presence. I am going to thoroughly enjoy watching CJ West play this year. When Alfred Collins gets it together, when he gets it together, it may not be this year. It may not be this year. Or it may not be at the start of the year. But when Alfred Collins gets it together, it's going to be a problem.
You know who else? You know who else showed himself yesterday? Calais Davis.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He had quite a few pressures yesterday.
And we're gonna need Elliott because of Givens' injury. So we'll see how this line works. Beal did good
Hey,
too, even though he
I'm
got
gonna
hurt. Beal did good too.
I'm gonna tell you, Bryce Huff was when he was playing when Bryce Huff played,
Hmm.
he was in that backfield a lot. He was on Bo Nick's ass a lot. Like he popped out on the tape to me watching that game. He popped out. I'm like, and he's playing without Nick Bosa and without Michael Williams. So I'm
Hmm.
just imagining what that NASCAR package is going to look like with Michael on the line in the inside, Bryce on the outside, Bosa on the other side, and whoever else we got next to Michael.
Probably Yatar.
I'm imagining what that's going to look like.
Probably Yatar.
And then if they rush if they blitz D winners with them, that's going to be nasty. If they blitz D winners or if they blitz one of the DBs, that's going to be nasty.
Yeah.
That is going to be nasty.
It's gonna be an interesting game next week against the Raiders.
Yeah, especially if we play our starters.
No, I don't think our starters don't. Our starters play the Chargers.
That's going to be interesting.
I think next week is more Mac Jones and the other two quarterbacks, and then Corey Kiner, Patrick
Man,
Taylor.
I hope we don't play Bradley next week. We probably are because that's his old team.
You think he's not gonna play? Like, let's be realistic. Purdy
Like
ain't playing for week 3.
that's his old team, so he's probably going to get some run against them. But Uh, let's talk about the Broncos for a little bit and give them a little bit of props. They had 17 motherfuckers catch the ball yesterday. That's amazing. That's amazing. 17 different people caught passes
But yeah,
yesterday.
they
So
they don't have a legit outside
yeah,
of Franklin and Sutton. They're trying to find their receiving core.
I believe I believe they're going to spread the ball around a lot this year.
Oh yeah, I
And
think
and
Pat Bryant's gonna
whoever
be a key.
and whoever the running back is, they're going to benefit. So if it's RJ
It's gonna be
Harvey,
RJ Harvey.
he's
It's gonna
going to
be RJ
benefit.
Harvey.
He's going to benefit. He's going to benefit. He's going to benefit from a lot of catches.
I think it's gonna be Harvey and Batty.
Yeah, because Harvey caught 7 passes yesterday.
I think it's gonna be
So
Harvey and Batty,
yeah.
and then at receiver it's gonna be
Oh shit.
Bryant.
Estimate caught 8 passes yesterday.
I see only one.
No, I'm looking at carries. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, RJ Harvey had 7 carries. Estimate had 8.
I see. Look, their receiving core is going to be Sutton, Mims, Franklin, and Pat Bryant. That's my suggestion for their top four. And then after that, it's a
You don't think former 49er Trent Sherfield gonna get any love?
he probably will, but he ain't no.
He showed his ass yesterday.
But that
But but then again, when doesn't he show his ass playing against the 49ers? Like he got a vendetta against against the 49ers.
I
Dude,
think
you weren't good enough. You weren't better than Brandon Ayuk.
then the same thing goes for their running backs. Like I said, Batty, Harvey, Estime, McLaughlin, and Dobbins. That's your five backs. But I think Harvey is their starter.
I think Harvey's the starter. I think Dobbins is gonna be a headache though.
Who's that tight end?
They signed shit. I said his name to you yesterday. Um Former Miami Dolphin.
Oh, you mean Jaguar? Evan Ingram?
Yeah, Ingram. Why I say Miami Dolphin? Former New York Giant, Miami Jaguar, Evan Ingram.
Yeah, wow, damn, that's gonna be a tough one then. Because I don't see any of the tight ends on this thing.
Yeah, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram is gonna he's gonna be like the number two guy early.
Maybe Caden, whatever his name is in Crow, with the tight ends yesterday, and Courtney Jackson.
I believe Portland Sutton's going to get the majority of the targets, and Evan Ingram is going to get like the number two targets, and then it's going to be everybody else eating,
Man,
including the running back.
didn't they draft Loveland?
No, I don't think they drafted Loveland. That was that the Bears that drafted Loveland?
I think so.
Because
No, he
they
went to the
took
Bears. You're right. He went to the
yeah
Bears.
yeah the Bears drafted Loveland first, and then Tyler Warren went to the
Colts.
Colts. Yeah,
Yeah, and Arroyo went to Seattle. Okay. Who did Mason Taylor go to?
Mason Taylor. That sounds familiar.
Jason Taylor's son.
He went where?
That's Jason Taylor's son. He
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to
But where did he go?
the Jets.
Okay, okay.
Zach Thomas is his uncle? No.
Then the Steelers got a tight end, right? Did they draft or they drafted or they
No, they
traded
picked
for
up
somebody?
Johnny Smith in a trade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which
Oh,
pissed me off. That pissed
Zach
me off.
Thomas is his uncle.
But we're gonna save that. We're gonna save all that for the fantasy show.
No. It
But
was just, I thought they had drafted a tight end for Denver. That's what it was.
but yeah. Back to the 49ers. Tunges is going to be our number two tight end.
Nah, it's Farrell.
No, Farrell is the blocking tight end. He's the blocking tight end. He's not going
That's
to
still the
be.
number two tight end.
Yeah, he's not going to be the catcher though.
You mean the receiving option
The,
will be
rece- the
Tunges.
receiving option is
But
going to
Farrell
definitely
will
be
be the
Tunges.
number two overall.
Yeah,
And he will get some love too.
I hope so. He hasn't shown me. He hasn't shown me he can do much outside of blocking.
No, he can catch. It's just that he's not.
I
He's not
haven't. I haven't seen it consistently. Let me just say that I haven't
uh,
seen it consistently.
he's not the number one receiving option, but he does catch the ball when in a pinch when the teams need him. Like Jacksonville, when they needed him, he catches the ball. Like when we were in Jacksonville 2 years ago, and we saw them live against the Niners, Farrell did good against us. He wasn't outstanding, but
Yeah, he did. He did decent. He did decent.
I don't think Ingram played the whole game.
I think Tunges is gonna have way more catches than him.
Dungeons probably will.
But I also think that we're only going to keep three tight ends.
Yeah, Brady would have say making the team.
Yeah, as he shouldn't. He shouldn't. Braden Willis hasn't showed me anything. Anything. I've seen more out of Pline than I've seen out of Braden Willis.
And Pline is gone, so
Yeah, and Pline is gone, which I wish we would have kept him, but that's neither here nor there. But he's gone. Anybody stand out to you yesterday?
uh, mostly the defensive line and Chase Lucas.
Kind of stood out to me yesterday.
Well, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah,
I said that.
yeah,
I forgot what I was where I was at the other day. Oh, it was on the Spring Right Option podcast. They were asking people, and I said kinda immediately.
yeah,
Immediately, I said kinda.
yeah. I'm watching kind of yesterday. I'm glad that we made that
You mean that
pick.
UDFA?
Yeah, that pickup. I'm glad we did that because if I feel like if any of our running backs were to go down, he could easily step in.
Yeah.
He could easily step in and do some damage.
And them signing Jeff Wilson is just an added bonus now.
Yeah, because we really need to get Amir Abdullah up out of here.
He,
Bring Jeff Wilson back.
I
But
actually liked Abdullah signing. I like the Keyshawn Vaughn signing. I'll take Jeff. All Jeff Wilson does is just flip flop with those two guys. Now he's ahead of them automatically.
I don't think any of those guys are making the final 53.
No, I think CMC, Garendo,
James
James,
and Kiner.
Kiner. No, Taylor. Taylor. Sorry, Taylor.
I don't
Patrick
think
Taylor.
I don't think Taylor makes it over Kiner.
I think he does.
I don't think he
Taylor,
does.
and then of course use check. Kiner. If it's not, if you're gonna replace Taylor and Kiner, I'll take that too. But Taylor's still gonna be on the team no matter what.
I think Taylor may
I
be.
think you give Kiner the position so that you could, because Taylor be easy to, you know.
I think Taylor goes practice squad.
That's what I'm saying. You give Kiner the position so you don't let nobody try to, you know.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna snatch Taylor from us.
And then you do the same thing with Vaughn. Send Keyshawn Vaughn to the practice squad,
Mhm.
Jeff Wilson to the practice squad.
I wish
Unless you're keeping five running backs and use check at six.
I wish we would have put Nair on the practice squad. Did somebody grab him yet?
No,
Okay.
I think we got him back. I think. Oh, he's still out there. I'm not sure.
All right. So, any takeaways from the game yesterday? You feeling? How you feeling about our upcoming season after looking at yesterday's game? Still feeling the same way we felt a month or two ago?
I'm feeling optimistic about the backups. I'm happy with some of the backups we have. Some are still improving. Some have improved. Some are healthy, so they're showing themselves to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that by week 3, when we play the Chargers and we have our full staff out there, you'll see who's supposed to be put in set spots while the injured players still are injured. Because I think Pinnock, Flowers might make the squad. Luter.
I definitely think Pinnock is making the squad.
I like
From what I've been hearing about him in practice, they say he's been ball hawking in
because
practice.
you're keeping what, 4 corners and 4 interior, right? Say the DBs. So you're keeping Green, you're keeping Lenore,
Mm-hmm.
Stout, and Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Then inside, you're keeping Flowers. No, Flowers might be the fifth guy.
Yeah.
So you might keep Flowers, Siegel, definitely, Jair, Mustafa, and
Pinnock.
Pinnock.
Yeah. But see, Mustafa's hurt, so he's probably going to start on the pup list.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely got to keep Pinnock for that. Um, and I'm not impressed with Jair.
Mm.
I'm just not impressed with Jair.
If you
I'm
can't,
not.
you're not gonna just throw him to the side. We paid the money, so
No, I'm. We haven't paid him yet. He's
no.
still on. He's
You're
still on
right.
his rookie contract.
Yeah, but hey, we paid him that rookie contract already.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just gonna cut him.
No, I don't think they're going to cut him. I don't think they're going to cut him because, for first and foremost, we always have a bunch of injuries. So it's best not to cut people that know that know the system.
Now look, when I say this, I'm saying this as a fan more than being realistic. Is it a possibility that Pinnock and Siegel could start?
Yeah,
I would love it.
yeah,
Would it happen? No.
yeah. It's definitely a possibility. I can see Pinnock starting.
No, Pinnock starting
Yeah,
with Jair.
I
With Jair. I don't see Siegel starting over Jair, but I see
I,
Pinnock definitely starting.
I want to see Pinnock starting at the free safety and Siegel starting at the strong safety until Mustafa comes back.
Okay, did you not hear what I just said earlier, a second
Like
ago?
that's what I want to.
I would love that to be true. But let's be realistic. We know Kyle. We're not delusional Niner fans. We're not half the putzes you see on X or Twitter, just rambling all day and night, or that I have to talk to on a daily basis. We know at the end of the day it's gonna be Jair, but is he gonna have a hook?
He
Is
should.
is the
He
Sandman
should.
gonna be prepared to come out?
He should.
More than
He,
likely.
he should. He should. If he keeps getting cooked, he should. He should.
Now, like I said, I like Luter, but I think Luter's the odd man out because of Flowers and Trey
Hmm.
Brown.
Yeah, because
So
with flowers, you not only get somebody that can do what Luda does in coverage, but Luda can't do what Flowers does with returning the ball.
exactly. And you
So
also still have Trey Brown, another veteran.
yeah.
So
But I tell you what though, our corners look good.
yes.
I will tell you that. Our corners look good. Our backup corners were
Finally.
clamping. We're clamping. We're
Finally.
clamping the first string wide receivers on the Broncos. So yeah, our corners look good. Now let's just hope everything else falls into place. This cat don't know what he want to do with his
You hear
life.
me?
What'd you say? What you say? Can you hear me? Oh, he clicked off. He'll be back. But yeah, our starting our well not starting. Our backup corners looked really well yesterday. Playing against the backup or the starting Denver Broncos offense. I was thoroughly surprised.
I had to switch Wi-Fi real quick.
Okay.
But
So
like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy with everything. Let's see how they improve next week's episode. Not next week's next week's game with the
mhm,
Raiders in Oakland in Vegas.
mhm.
We just keep going from there.
Yeah. All we can hope for is improvement and just steady improvement until we get to the season when the real bullets start flying.
Okay, and outside of Burford, I just need Burford to keep working on his craft. He's not god awful. He has moments where he's bad, but he's also had moments where he's good because he played a whole game against the top tier defense week 17 or week 18 one year when Trent was hurt to get us into the to help us stay in the playoff hunt. So
Who who was our starting left tackle when we played in that Detroit game last year?
it was Burford.
Was it Burford?
I think so. If it wasn't
I
Trent
thought it was. I thought it was somebody else over there.
or
Thought it
it
was
was
some.
Jalen Moore.
Thought it was some white dude.
Pleasant,
Was is that his name?
Pleasance, Austin Pleasance, something like
Was
that.
that him?
Probably.
Who, whoever it was, whoever we had on that line, like in that Detroit game, they were cooking.
And I like those. I like Colby Connor and Drew Moss. Drew Moss yesterday. I've been watching videos people have been posting about the way he was hitting. Drew Moss was just mauling people on that Denver defense.
Yeah, he's great in the run game. He is great in the run game. He has work to do on the passing game though. But that was his calling card in college. Like he was a run mauler. He was a run mauler. And I was surprised. Honestly, I was surprised that he lasted that long. But teams love drafting offensive linemen for passing, for blocking, for all that good shit. But I honestly feel like the NFL is kind of trending back towards the run game. When you start looking at how teams have been winning, especially last year,
Mm-hmm.
like look at the Eagles. They won. They won off the run game. They got to the Super Bowl and won off playing defense and the run game. The Ravens were beating teams' ass with the run game and playing defense.
I could see
Um,
Moss as our sixth lineman on run, short distance plays.
yes, we need that. We need that because that was a big problem with for us last year. Punching it in. So we need more maulers on the line to help punch shit in. So yeah, I like that. I like that. Um, yeah, I like that.
I got nothing else to say. I'm happy with everything I seen yesterday.
So am I. So am I. I want to see more. I don't know. It's the football junkie in me, and it's the 49er super fan in me. I love seeing my guys on the field. I love seeing them on the field. Win, lose, or draw, I'm watching the 49ers game from start to finish. And please don't interrupt me while I'm watching the 49ers. So
Agreed.
yeah, I'm happy to see my guys on the field. So hey, here's to another season. So
Exactly.
with that being said, we about to get up out of here. Uh, Catch us again on the Fantasy Football Avengers. What is it? What is it? We still in the off season? You're still in off season. We still got about
Um,
we still got about 3 more weeks before we get into the real shit. The
I'm
real
I'm
shit.
mentally preparing for our drafts. So
Yes. So am I. So with that being said, we're gonna take it out with the commercial because y'all need to buy more t-shirts.
I just had another date cancel on me. What is it? Is it my fits?
It's me, the big bad booty daddy, the big proper pump here to take you there. Yes. Your fits are the reason you're not laying up in some fat asses right now. Listen, Slim, if you want to get some trim, then you need to listen to him, Freakzilla, the largest arms in the world. If you want to get bitches, then go to the fantasyfootballavengers.com, break off some britches, and get you some t-shirts. We got sweatshirts, we got hoodies, and for all you fat asses, we got 5 and 6X.
Thanks, big guapa pump.
Those freaks are mine. Get your own. And get your gear. FantasyFootballAvengers.com is your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
Get your gear today so you can be fly and not bitches.